Greetings. It's February 19th, President's Day. I am Twyla, and I'm bringing you another video as fast as possible. I have a lot of time issues with my phone, storage issues. So I guess that's why I know that's why my videos haven't been that long. So I'm trying to get through this as soon as possible. I got a lot of stuff from Amazon. I got this class. I've seen it many times, never bought it. I'm not going to be buying a lot of stuff at the rate of these prices. In this container, there came Amazon Fresh, which I pre-opened to save time, and Argo. And in here, so I want to say when I'm opening this that I do not condone the eating of cornstarch. Throughout the years, I have heavily discouraged people from eating it. I didn't eat it up until like my 30s, so this is Clapper Girl. And this is Davis. And I think that's it. I think I had 5 items, but somehow I ended up with 2 of these. So I guess I misread. I'm going to pause for a second. I've returned. So I'm going to do this one first and as fast as possible. I don't know how much time I have on this camera. I really don't. I've been erasing things and all of that. So they said ship as 2. This is a set. Do not separate. I hope I didn't overpay for this. I don't want to bore you all with all this opening. Anyways, let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this class. So here we go. I'm going to open this. Now I have to find a spoon. I cheated a bit and tasted this Amazon Fresh. It was horrible when I bought it at the Amazon, this Amazon starch. I bought it at the store once and it was horrible. So I decided to order it. And I was kind of surprised it was way better. It has crunch, but not a lot. Squeaks. It don't last that long. What's the noise? Excuse me. As for, I've never heard of it. You know, since I've been in the cornstarch community, I had no idea there were so many different types of starches like this. I've been eating this for years. Probably a good 10, 15 or more. The cloth is not clothing. You heard that? No squeak, sorry. Nothing. Disappointed. Put that on the table. Let's grab this Argo. I didn't order any Kingsford. this is what I used to do when I used to first get starch. I used to squeeze the box, but I don't think that lets you know anything. So, I got my little mini spoon. Open this real quick. So far the time is going and it hasn't cut off. So Amazon Fresh is a contender going forward, but not so crunchy, squeaky. Class, no. Very few squeaks out of that. Let's see here. Good old Argo. The suspense is getting me. Delicious. I love it. Wow. It's like time stands still. At least 10 squeaks. Okay? So this is 3 for 3 for Argo. I've ordered Argo 3 times and it's been 3 times good. Okay. I can tell when I do that turnover if it's going to be squeaky, crunchier. Of course, it's very clean tasting. It's time for me to call Argo. And I called them years ago because this used to be the best starch. Then I just noticed a big change. And I wondered why. So I called the number on the box. And the lady said due to pica and people that eat abnormal things, they decided to sift it more and more. And it's not as crunchy. But why did they do that? So I don't know why some boxes are start more crunchy, others are not. So I'm going to talk about some benefits of eating cornstarch, if there are any. One thing I noticed, it takes your appetite. So you won't want to eat regular food. I have to make myself eat regular food. That's one benefit, but then you can gain weight too. I used to eat cornstarch and drink soda. Back in the day, that was horrible news. And then I saw I was gaining weight. I went to the doctor, I gained weight, and I thought I was losing. Then another benefit is like when you're bored. I think some people, because they're bored, they'll eat starch. Or they're thinking about something. And then, of course, the pica, the deficiency in your blood or whatever. But eating cornstarch can pass time. I mean, you can, everybody know. You know, I don't have to tell you. You'll be eating cornstarch. You'll be like, oh, where did the time go? Now, there's a dear lady named at Uniques 7308 at UNIQEZ. Okay, she requested that I give a story time. So I go back to the 90s. I'm talking to my sister. Before that, I was thinking, oh, we used to eat cornstarch. Excuse me. So I called her and I said, you remember when you used to eat cornstarch? You know, we used to play around with it as kids. I guess because it'd be around the house. Because our moms used to eat it when they were pregnant or something, or on occasion. So we would eat it. But we got away from it. So I had a trigger in me that remembered. So this is the Davis. Let's see. I don't have high expectations. Soft. I know that some people may like it like that, because sometimes I hear people eating cornstarch, or I see them eating cornstarch and it's making no noise. It's the clabber. And so let's see what they're talking about. I wish I knew how to make it. I was astonished seeing people make it. Oh. Anyway, I asked my sister, you remember we used to eat cornstarch? And she was like, yeah, I remember. We had a little conversation about it, laughed and whatever. Next thing you know, I went and got some. And I was eating it. Next thing you know, I had a system. Like, back then I used a white plastic fork. And then I never liked to get the spoon. We used a white plastic spoon. I never used to get the spoon wet. I didn't like that, but I found out what hit and miss. So then I switched to these. And I think it made me eat a little less starch. So I've been on these for about 4 or 5 years now. And I just like them better, the small. So I started eating the starch, and I was eating it every day. I was just craving it. It was insane how I craved this starch. And then, I would drink my soda behind it and all of that. And I was craving. Year after year went by. I think I started like in 98, somewhere in that time frame. Could have been sooner, but I think it was more 98-ish, 97-ish. So I started eating it. And people would laugh at me. My mother would look at me crazy. And people would be like, oh, girl, And I was eating it. Let me tell you, I was so bad. Like, if they didn't have the kind I like, because I don't like maizena. I can't deal with it. And I think the problem with me and maizena is probably the most natural cornstarch and maybe the less processed. Because if you notice it really tastes and smells like corn. Whereas this it's more processed. And maizena is too, but it has somehow retained that corn. So everything but Maizena, I didn't like Maizena, but I had Kingsford at my disposal, and I was only eating, it was the boxes. This wasn't even thought about. And come to think of it, this is probably not the best way to be eating it because it's plastic. You know what they say about plastic. So I started eating starch, eating starch, eating starch, and gaining weight, gaining weight, gaining weight. And then I started noticing, and I started like, wow, I ate so much starch. There were days I ate maybe 3 or 4 boxes. It was like all I was eating. And yeah, along with the soda, then I would drink my soda. I had heartburn so bad and everything. Then something happened where I said I'll start thinking more about my health. And so that's when I started losing weight and stuff. I still ate the starch, but I started trying to monitor it and modify how I ate it and how much. You know, like eat some today, don't eat none for 3 days. Eat some after 3 days, don't eat none. Yeah, I did that for a long time. I haven't been on that in a really good while. But I do go 2 or 3 days. But lately I kind of been eating it more than I should be. So I went once. I'll never forget 2005. I went once for a year and 2 months. I went 14 months with no cornstarch. But guess what? I started back eating it. I didn't really lose no weight. I'm like, I had already lost weight because I was trying to lose weight, but I thought when I stopped eating the starch, although I'm going to lose more weight. I was like, what? I didn't lose no weight. So I was kind of frustrated, and I started eating it again. So that was around 2007, somewhere in there, because if I started in 05, it's in 06. So 06, 07-ish, I started back. So it's been a struggle. But I know that when I take my vitamin, my iron, I do better. And so it's nice knowing other people had a struggle. Some people don't see it as a problem. Some people do. Let me tell you some of the bad things about starch. Starch is not good for your weight. You should probably drink lemon water. I should have been doing that years ago. I'll drink a lot of lemon water after I finish this. Go in there and drink me some lemon water. Probably 32 ounces before I go to bed. It's 8 o'clock something here in California. And so then what else? It's not good for your weight. It's not necessarily great for your teeth. Okay. Woo! I got 22 squeaks out of that. Oh my God. That's delicious. Not necessarily good for your teeth. But let me tell you what you can do to help your teeth. Take about a tablespoon of coconut oil. Put it in your mouth. Of course, don't swallow it, but it wouldn't kill you if you did. Swish it around your mouth. All that. Swish it, swish it, swish it. What will happen is it goes down, it cleans really deep. And that helps to save your teeth. And another thing that cornstarch isn't good. It isn't good, I imagine, for your blood sugar level. So it would be nice if I could just eat it. What is the word I want? More casually, which I'm trying to do. But it's so delicious. You want it more and more. If I wasn't eating cornstarch, I'd probably be skinny. Oh, listen. My lighting in here is not that great today. It's 8 o'clock at night. I usually do this in the afternoon. But I have to go out today. And I got back after dark. So, Argo. More sweets on that. Please tell me why some people say people don't swallow their cornstarch. How do they do it? I never seen anyone discard it. Like, okay. Much softer sweet. This is bugging me. All right. The Amazon has a very good flavor too. Tastes really clean. Another thing, cornstarch is bad. For your digestion. That's why you need to always keep yourself in the know of what's going on. One time, I didn't use the restroom for a couple of weeks. And I was like, I was about to go to the doctor. Then I just was on the internet, and I landed on aloe vera, the plant. I went and got one. I was like, I didn't even know they sold plants in the store. I went and got the plant, and I mixed it with honey, lemon, orange juice, and a few other things because aloe vera is so bitter. But I did it, and I'm telling you, I screamed when I took it. That aloe vera made me go. I was so thankful because I knew, wait a minute, something ain't wrong. Right, you ain't been to the ladies' room. So, okay. So, yeah, that's part of my cornstarch story. And my aim is to get over it. I don't think it's good to have any type of addiction. Addiction to me is bad. No matter how much you may enjoy something, it's good to just be able to live it out. I'm going to open this, which I'm not expecting anything different than the other box. This video is going kind of long. So let's see here. I saw this and I was like, I don't know what to do with it now. I think I can mix it. Now here's something. And take the Argo. Put some on top. Okay, see what happens. I'm not going to mix it deep. I'm just mixing it light. Okay. I guess I went too deep. So, woo. Yeah. Been a long journey with Argo. Very long journey. I think I'm better because one year I counted, I had ate at least 2 boxes of Argo a day. With only a few skip days, my lips are dry. And so, that's like 700 and something boxes. I didn't even afford it or want to afford to eat it like that now. That's when it was 79. You can go to the 99-cent store, get it for 89 cents, 79 cents. Sometimes you catch it for 59 cents. So, yeah, my that's how I started eating cornstarch. Now I'm going to, so I think a lot of people in the cornstarch community are brilliant. They're making their own and achieving the crunch they want. But I just wish I don't see myself being able to take the time to do that. But it's marvelous how they do it. And but I would just love to go to the store and buy some good starch. I'm gonna call, the company again and ask them. Just make consistent. I'm also going to try to find out where I can buy a box without ordering it online. Probably going to be hard. Okay. I'm at 28 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like. I hope you comment. This is a no-go. Clabber girl. I don't know how to put where my glasses. If I look on here, these are probably from the same company. Terre Haute. Okay. And now where is this one? Oh, where are my glasses? Where my glasses? Where my glasses? So anyway, that's what that pause button is for. Oh, what I tell you? Terre Haute, wherever it is. Where are my glasses? Oh, let me see. Terre Haute, Indiana. This Terre Haute. So, if you see these two, this is family. Like Clabber Girl, like Argo and Kingsford. That's family too. So, Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. I wish you the best on your journey. Remember to take care of your teeth. Drink lemon water. Take your herbs, spices. Keep yourself moving so you don't have any type of blockage. That was my worst experience. 2 weeks. I said, wait, 2 weeks? And so another way to make, like after you eat some starch, make sure you eat some real food. Just go make sure you eat something real and make sure it's kind of healthy, like a vegetable or something. And you should be okay. Thanks for watching.